What is going on, guys? Thank you very much for tuning in. Today I'm going to show you and tell you and teach you on how to read people's minds. Now, when it comes to reading people's minds, it all goes down to simple human communication. If I myself like to limit the amount of interaction I have with people, not so much because I don't like socializing, but because it really drains my batteries. I am not an Energizer bunny. Therefore, I have a battery life when it comes to human interaction, socializing with others. This video is designed for the natural introvert, the data analyst, the copywriter, the blogger, the author, whatever you want to call it. Hell, even the engineer. If you are naturally introverted, I'm going to show you how to read people's minds in a few steps. Simply put, human communication, if you have to put it on a 100% scale, it's composed of three categories: tonality, the words themselves, the words you actually use, and body language. So 45% is going to be by tonality, 45% is going to be your body language or nonverbal communication, and then 10% is going to be the actual words that you use. So as everybody says, it's not what you say, it's how you said it. That's really what's going to matter. Moving forward, note that today's video sponsor is going to be The Way of the Wolf, Straight Line Selling, Master the Art of Persuasion, Influence, and Success. I assure you, if you're naturally introverted and you do not like interaction, or you want to know exactly how to get to the point of whatever conversation you put yourself in, or whatever conversation is brought on to you, this is gonna be the book you want to check out. It will be on an Amazon affiliate link down below. Again, your small purchase really does help me create content back to you and also teach you exactly how do I give you the golden nugget without you having to read it. But I still recommend you get a good read, because it's going to teach you not only in sales, but in dating, in recruiting, in meetings, in private discussions. Communication is key, and The Way of the Wolf is going to teach you on how to communicate appropriately to get whatever it is that you want. If you have an objective, well, the objective in human communication is, what point are you trying to make? What point are you trying to prove? Or what offer are you trying to close? Again, everybody has something to sell, theoretically speaking. What is the goal that you're trying to get? Nonetheless, when it comes to not what you say, but how you say, it goes to your body language. Pay attention to your body language. Step one, pay attention to your body language. As an introvert, I'm going to give you a big example. Let's say you are an engineer, you're a copywriter, you're a data analyst. Naturally, if I'm looking over for 8 hours a day on my computer as an accountant or whatever, and I'm on my computer, naturally, I'm going to slump my shoulders and be crouched down looking down. That's the natural way. That is low confidence. That is beta male, beta female, whatever you want to call it. That is not alpha male material. You're not going to be able, right, if you're constantly hunched over and you're like, oh, well, my back is just naturally like that. Go to a chiropractor. Come on. You get your shit together. Let's go ahead. Pull your shoulders back. Make sure you're up straight and you look forward. That is first step, because what you say really goes to how you feel. So step two, after you get your posture straight, you're looking straight, right? And you feel good, you dress good, how you feel is going to be how you say and what you say things. Think about that. How you feel is going to convey what you say and how you say things. So if you're depressed and anxious, again, as a data analyst, copywriter, maybe you want the shine light or whatever the case may be. If you are not confident, you're going to sound not confident. So you need to bring your confidence back. First thing is make sure you pull those shoulders back, look straight, speak as if you got a pair, man or woman, I don't give a shit. And then things will slowly start getting better for you. Many times we get accustomed into these routines or these patterns, these behavioral patterns, that it's okay to be overseeing. No, it's not okay. If you're a data analyst, an engineer, or a copywriter, an introvert, and you end up getting put in the corner, dude, like, by all means, like, show your worth. If you can't show your worth and then you're constantly battling with this idea like, oh, I'm not good enough, or people just oversee me. No, don't be satisfied. Don't be okay with that. Your body language is going to count for at least 45% of what you say and how you say. Because what you actually say, those words, is 10%. So 55% of that is that. Your tonality, what you feel, low confidence, low worthy, that's the other 45%. So third thing is that once you get your mind right and you know exactly how to read people's minds, simply put, whenever you get put into a conversation or situation, reading people's minds goes on their body language. That's how you read their language. If they're crossed over and they're like, just don't look at me, that's low confidence, low worthy. If they're pulled shoulders back, they're like, oh, like I'm comfortable where I'm in. Many times what I like to do when I'm in social settings, because I'm not, again, in fight or flight mode, I want to use that as an example. I put my hands behind my back and I just kind of listen, but I make sure, kind of like I'm at attention, like I'm in a military position. I'm at attention. I pull my shoulders back and I just listen and I nod and I pay attention. I stay strategic into who I need to pay attention to. Think about this. When it comes to social settings, you want to find the smartest person in the room or smartest person in the group. Be next to him. If you can't find the smartest person in the group, it's probably you. Now, if you find the smartest person in the group, sit next to him, whatever. You also want to be on the lookout who the dumbest person in the group is. If you can't find the dumbest person in the group, it's probably you. You're going to be using all these words. You're going to be checking for their posture. Are they pulled back? Are they over? Are they slumped? Are they side? Are they like, pay attention to their body language, the 45%. Give yourself a third of the answer, and you don't even have to try that hard. The last thing you're going to do is pay attention to their feet. If their feet are inward, and they're showing like it's in a perfect circle almost, you're good to go. Everybody's inclined to the topic or the circle or the situation at hand. But if someone's pointing away, someone kind of leans back and they're just like this, that means they're ready to go and they just don't want to sound like a dick or a total ass. That's fine. Take charge and say, hey, I noticed that you kind of got to go. Thank you very much for enjoying the conversation. We're welcome to have you back. Talk to you soon. Or why don't we meet up afterwards and we'll get to know each other. Whatever the case may be. But that's how you read people's minds. And that's it for today's segment. I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I am now on Pinterest, Tumblr, LinkedIn, and TikTok. Until next time, guys, stay tuned. Take care.